In fact, I'll give you one more reason why India won't be in a hurry to bail Sri Lanka out, its own domestic situation. The Indian economy is also facing a challenging period, especially the startup sector. The last few years have been great for Indian startups. Plenty of investments, decent profits and sky-high valuations. You could call it their summer of success. But now the mood is changing. Indian startups are now staring at a long and gloomy winter. Let's start with some numbers. More than 12,000 people have been fired from Indian startups in 2022. That's 12,000 jobs in less than 6 months. 12,000 jobs gone. And this could be just the start. Experts are predicting more job cuts, almost 60,000 by the end of this year. Compare that to the pandemic years. Startup jobs in India grew almost 14% in that period. So why are they downsizing now? Because there are no funds. Indian startups are struggling to find fresh money. And there are two big reasons for that. Number one, the poor economic outlook. Multiple banks are predicting a recession by the end of this year. India may not trigger that recession, but India will definitely be affected by it. So investors are a lot more cautious now. They're pulling money out of stocks, out of cryptocurrencies, out of anything that is even remotely risky. Startups belong to that category, risky. There is no guarantee of success, so investors do not have the appetite to pump in money. Reason number two, the post-pandemic economic order. Indian startups simply aced the pandemic. They used innovation to surge ahead. But now things are returning to normal. People are back working in offices. Schools are open. Restaurants have resumed service. So the pandemic-era startups are struggling with demand.
I'll give you my unfiltered, honest version. Okay. I think what's happening in the startup ecosystem today is total bullshit.
Why?
Okay? The fundamental of business will never change. Business is always going to be a value creation exercise. What they've made it today is a circus of valuations. Iski topi, uske sar. Let's face it. Today, a guy who's investing in you knows who he's going to bring on board as a next round investor.
Yeah.
Right? Are being celebrated. Kabhi aao hamari galli mein. I'll show you entrepreneurs who make 50 lakhs profit a week. I think they deserve to be celebrated because for a guy to make 50 lakhs profit a week, he needs to have delivered that much value that the market is willing to pay him. Na?
Yeah.
तुम इधर 500 करोड़ जलाने वाले को हीरो बना रहे हो. Okay? मतलब it's become a circus.
Yes.
Okay, it's the cool thing to do right now.
True.
Okay,
so true. 500 करोड़ जलाने वाले को हीरो बना रहे हो लेकिन 50 लाख कमाने वाले को नहीं.
अरे चलो कहीं भी लोकल मार्केट में चलो. बंदा एक्टिवा पे आएगा पर हर हफ्ते 50 लाख घर लेके जाएगा. तुम ट्विटर पे बैठे हुए को हीरो बना रहे हो. Right? So we are living in a circus environment. And yeah, there can be arguments, but aren't we booming entrepreneurship as a culture in India? Okay, aren't we creating wealth for the team members who are sticking and building a venture? Yes, you are. Okay, but is your hit ratio better than a traditional business? It's definitely not. Traditional businesses have a better hit ratio. MSMEs provide 75% of the employment of the country. They pay more taxes. These guys learn how to evade taxes. Singapore में company register करो, दुबई का तुम golden card ले लो, हो गया tax evasion. Okay, कहाँ startup India? Which India is growing over here? The real India is on the streets, my friend. The real India is in small businesses, in homes turned into offices. It's not in plush co-working spaces. That's not real India. So let's put the truth out for the generation of tomorrow to get their priorities right.